I'm Katie McManus, business strategist and money mindset coach, and I help ADHD service providing business owners start their businesses by helping them figure out a profitable niche, design an offer that their ideal clients actually want to buy, and learn how to market and sell their services without wanting to vomit, because that's scary. And it's usually very vomit inducing. Hi, the real Jeff McCoy. Welcome. So I'm so excited. I'm talking today about the 12 days of Stop Being a Weenie. This is my holiday gift that I am giving to my whole damn world if you want it. It is my play on the 12 days of Christmas. And I promise you, swear, cross my heart and swear to die, stick a needle in my eye, I will not be giving you any birds. Okay, no birds in this gift. Hello. You can get your birds from other people who are in your world who, don't care about your furniture because they poop everywhere. This is all about how you can get to six figures in 2024. Hi, Joshua. Welcome. Hi, Ben. Welcome. So in this challenge, it's 12 days starting on December 12th. I will be sending you an email every single day with a short, sweet, to the point lesson, because I know it's the holiday season. We're all busy. Breaking down the 12 things that you need to figure out and do so that in 2024, over the next 12 months, you can actually hit your first six-figure year. I'm going to break down exactly what is going to be covered in the 12 days. If you have any questions, please pop them in the chat. And of course, if you have anything that you want me to add on to this, I am doing a pop-up workshop the week after Christmas. So we can absolutely cover anything that is not covered in that workshop. All right. So in the 12 days of Stop Being a Weenie, day one, we're going to be covering the one key to designing a profitable niche. Okay. So often I hear people talking about their niches and they're not niches. Okay. So a niche is a group of people who have the same set of problems, right? It's not a set of demographics. It's not men who are between the ages of 35 and 45 and who have professional jobs. That is way too broad. We need to get really specific about what are the wake up in the morning stressors that really eat away at them. And also, what's that dream that they have for their life that they may not have even told anyone about, something that's really dear to them. That is your niche. And I'm going to be breaking down the one thing you need to figure out to be able to name that, I articulate it and be able to design your offer, do all your marketing. Basically, you cannot create anything for your business unless you know this one thing. Hello, Lassen Salah. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly or your username. Welcome. So that's day one. So day one, December 12th, that is the email you'll be getting. I'll be breaking all this down. Some of them will have videos and some of them won't. And I'm going to make sure that everything is written out as well. So we have, different information processors. I want you to be able to absorb whatever you can. Hello. Hi. Day two of Stop Being a Weenie, the 12-day gift. This is going to be the two questions that you need to preemptively answer in your intro. Okay. So one of the things that so many people get freaked out about is how do I introduce myself? How do I tell people what I do? And what's my elevator pitch? Calm down. I'm going to be breaking down all this for you. I remember when I first started as a coach, also not knowing how to do this. And it was always so nerve-wracking. You're in a social setting or you're at a networking event and everyone's kind of going around introducing themselves and you get increasingly nervous because you're like, oh God, that one sounded good. Oh, that one sounded bad. I'm not going to say that. Oh my God, that person sounds so compelling. I want to hire them. Oh God, pressure's on. And then you don't even pay attention to the four people ahead of you because you're in your head, repeating what you're going to say about yourself. And then you start talking and it's just you word vomit. And you're I don't know if that sounded articulate at all. And also I'm confused about what I do. I probably confuse the hell out of everyone here. It doesn't have to be that way. It can be that way if you enjoy that. I'm not here to take whatever gives you your jollies. But I want to teach you a better way for you to introduce yourself that will actually get people thinking oh my God, I need to hire them, or I know 3 people who I should introduce to this person. Absolutely. So we're going to be going over that on day 2 on December 13th. On the 14th, day 3, I'm going to be breaking down the 3 most common mistakes that business owners make in that first year that prevents them from making 6 figures. And you're really going to want to make sure that you're reading this email in particular, because you don't want to be making those mistakes. Okay. There's like, I'm going to be telling you the 3 main things that are going to prevent you from making 6 figures. It's going to be so easy for you to avoid them once you know what they are. Okay. So, and also as I'm talking about this and as I'm telling you about the 12 days of Stop Being a Weenie gift, if you're watching this on the Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, there's actually the link to register in the description of this live. If you're watching this on Instagram, it is in my bio. If you go to the bio, there's a link in my bio and it's the top one, the 12 days to Stop Being a Weenie gift. So go and register. It's free. It's my gift to you for the holiday season, whatever you celebrate. Day 4, we're talking about the 4 things that you need to prioritize in your daily routine to make you so much more productive, especially if you have ADHD. Okay. Running a business is really hard. It's really hard. It's really easy to get sucked into a whole bunch of busy work that doesn't make you any money, that doesn't give you any visibility, that doesn't move the needle at all for what you're trying to build. These 4 things will make sure that you are on track, that you're not getting distracted, because I know shiny object syndrome is a huge thing. It'll also help you come up with some structure to design your day around, right? Because those of us with ADHD, we thrive in structure and we also suck at creating it for ourselves. So we're going to be breaking down exactly what those 4 things are. And don't worry, I'm not going to be telling you to drink green juice or wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, fuck that shit. Like, oh, no. I'm not going to tell you to do anything that I wouldn't also do myself. And I'm pretty lazy. Okay. So we're going to keep this easy and simple. On day 5, we're going to be breaking down the math of exactly how you can hit your first 5-figure month, which if you're looking at having your first 6-figure, you can absolutely hit 6 figures. I think you can. Can we do the math on that? Yeah, you can hit 6 figures without doing a 5-figure month. However, like let's do a whole little reality check. Okay. If you have very few clients or a lot of really low paying clients right now, you're not going to do the kinds of months in the first half of the year that will equal $100,000 by December next year. Okay. So that means we have to design some offers that you're going to be selling throughout the spring, summer, and fall. You're going to be filling your client list up throughout the summer and fall with these programs, and hopefully having some really massive months in the fall that will help you hit that $100,000 goal. I'm going to be breaking down exactly what you need to do math-wise and money-wise to make sure you do this. Okay, so day 5 is all about your 5-figure month. Day 6, we are at six figures. Okay. This is all about you hitting 6 figures in the next 12 months. All right. So day 6, we're going to get really clear on what that vision looks like, on what the dream of this business is playing out in, like, you're in your head. That didn't sound grammatically correct at all, but you know what I mean. Okay. So you can't, you know how in Cinderella, she wakes up and there are birds and like the sun is rising and the bells, dinging and donging. And she starts singing that song, "A dream is a wish your heart makes." Okay. I can't sing. I know. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I might do it again, but dreams are not goals. Okay. They can't be goals. Dreams are dreams. Okay. They might come true. Like if you're Cinderella and you have a fairy godmother, they could happen. However, they're less likely to happen if you don't turn them into a goal. And how do you turn a dream into a goal? You create an action plan. Okay. This is what I love doing with my one-on-one clients and with my clients in my group program. We look at what their big goal is or what their big dream is. And then we reverse engineer it so that they can figure out each little action step for them to get there. Now, we can't do the action step part. We can't turn a dream into a goal until we know what the dream is. Okay. So day 6, we're going to get super clear on what your dream is so that when you're asked, like, what do you want in the future? You can name it down to like how you want to spend a regular Tuesday. You can name exactly how much vacation time you want to take, exactly how much money you give to the organizations that you want to support, all that jazz. Okay, so day 6 is going to be all about that. I want you ready to write or to do a voice note to yourself because you're going to want to capture this. Okay, this is going to be something that you're going to revisit again and again and again throughout 2024 to keep yourself on track. All right. It's going to be a really important day for 2024 goals. On day 7, I'm going to be breaking down exactly how you can create a 7-day content plan. Now, one of the biggest challenges for solopreneurs, if you're running your own business, is you're not just offering the service to your clients. Okay. You're not just enrolling clients. You're not just doing the accounting and the janitorial work and some graphic design. You're also doing all the marketing, right? Unless you're making enough money that you can pay social media experts to do it for you, which if you're watching this and you're wanting to make your first 6-figure year, I doubt that's the case. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's really helpful if you know what you're doing when it comes to creating social media marketing. So on day 7, we're going to be breaking down a 7-day content plan that you can customize to your business, to your personality, and to your ideal client so that as people come across your content, they're not just thinking, wow, they're really smart. They're thinking, wow, like that, they really get me. Like they're talking directly to me, right? Were they reading my diary? Oh my God. And the more people interpret what you're putting out there like that, the more trust you're building with them, right? Because if you understand them without ever having spoken to them, of course you're the person who should help them, right? So I'm going to be breaking down how you can create a 7-day content calendar. And this is something that you could absolutely recreate every single week for 2024. Okay. On day 8, this is like my Avril Lavigne joke. And if you don't get that, then I'm sorry. Like you're not a child who grew up in the 90s or that in the 2000s. When was she alive? No, I mean, she's still alive. She never died. But when was she popular? I can't remember. Anyway, I'm having some fun with words. So day 8 is all about how to deal with haters. I spelled it H8ERS. It's my little joke. You don't have to find it funny. I find it funny enough for the both of us. Anyway, when you're showing up online, when you're promoting your business, when you're on social media, unfortunately, not everyone's nice. And it can be really damaging to your ego. It can really stop you in your tracks. It can distract you from doing the work and reaching your goal. So on day 8, I'm going to teach you several different ways that you can deal with haters in your comments. Unfortunately, like this is just kind of the price we have to pay for having access to social media, which allows us so much incredible reach, right? Fortunately, there are just some really unhappy people out there who, they just want to tear other people down, and it's not your problem, it's theirs. Anyway, so day 8, you're going to learn exactly how you deal with those jerks. Day 9, we are going to talk about how, so the 9th month of the year is actually like one of the most magical months. It's September, if you're not tracking. Especially if you're in North America, I want you to think about like how you feel when it's September, right? When it's August, September, and like the temperatures start changing. You start getting that little like crisp chill in the air in the mornings. The leaves start changing. From our childhoods, we actually got really well programmed to want to start stuff in September. Okay. September has this like magic start energy because it's like that back to school vibe. A lot of parents, their kids go back to school, so they have a little more like time and flexibility because they're not having to deal with like daycare and the summer activities. Hopefully people are coming back from some vacation. They're feeling recharged and excited to take on some new stuff. Now, if you run a business, this is one of the most magical months for you. Okay. Because September is also on the verge of fourth quarter. Okay. Which means that is when people are going to start looking at their budgets for next year. And you want to make sure that you have been present for them. So we're going to talk through on day 9 how you can have that 9th month magic. Okay. September is one of the best times to fill up your business with high paying clients, but to do it well, to actually get there, get to September and fill up your business, you have to start in January. Okay. So we're going to be breaking down your 9-month plan to have a magical 9th month in 2024. Okay. Day 10, we're going to do a little bit of internal work. Okay. So there are 10 really harmful limiting beliefs that I see really commonly with my clients. And I'm going to be naming these. And as you go through this list, I want you to take note of the ones that are super true for you. I will be giving you a short little journaling exercise that you can do to help you start working through this. I always say that, like, whatever you believe is possible for you, you're right. You're absolutely right. If I wanted to train, God, I'm like, just thinking about it, my body's reacting like, no, don't do this. Do this. If I wanted to be a runner and I wanted to like run a 9-minute mile, there's no way in hell I'd ever be able to do that if I didn't believe it was possible for me. Okay. People who run marathons, they're not running the marathon thinking they can't do it. They're running the marathon imagining crossing the finish line, right? If you don't believe that your business can make 6 figures or more for you, you're never going to do it, right? On day 10, we're going to be breaking down all the most common limiting beliefs that will keep your business from reaching those levels of success. Okay, really important day. Day 11, I'm getting a little woo. So day 11 is on the 22nd of December. If you divide 22 by 2, that is 1111. And if you're at all into like angel numbers and signs from the universe, that is a major sign. Okay. If you see 1111, there's a message for you. So we're going to be looking at what some signs are that you're ready to do this right now, or that you need to take a step back and you need to like get some ducks in order. My ducks are everywhere. Then also, I know I promise no birds. Like, this is metaphorical ducks. Okay. You're not getting any actual ducks. No birds will be given to you through this 12-day to stop being a weenie challenge. That's a ripoff from the 12 days of Christmas. Okay. Deal. All right. Don't want anyone panicking or coming for me in the comments. So we're going to be really diving into, like, here's what you need to look for to see if this is the right time for you to really take this business and run with it. All right. And then finally, day 12, we're going to be breaking down a 12-month plan for you to hit 6 figures in 2024. Okay. It's not going to happen overnight. Any business guru who's out there telling you that you're going to make $100,000 in 90 days and you're going to do this when you're just starting from square one, they are full of shit. Okay. Sure. It's happened to a few people. It's not likely to happen to you. Okay. And we're not about getting rich quick, right? We're about building a solid foundation of a business that has your ideal life in mind, that's designed in a way to help you get to your ideal life. Okay. I have full faith that if you wanted to make $100,000 in 90 days or whatever, you could absolutely do it, but you would not be able to do it in a way that this business will support you in your ideal life. There's just no fucking way. You can't be intentional like that when you're moving that fast. Right. So we're going to be breaking down exactly how you can intentionally build a business that allows for you to be exactly who you are and spend time doing the things that you love doing and being with the people who you love the most. All right. Is there anything else? Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. And like I said, I know it's a holiday season. I just really wanted to play around with the 12 days of Christmas. And I wanted to give you a roadmap that'll really help you understand what it's going to take in this next year. There's this sense that like, oh, I'll wait until the time is right. Like, there's never going to be a right time. You're never going to feel ready to do this. But you know what? You know what will make you feel ready is if you just go and do it. Okay. You didn't feel confident riding a bike until you learned how to ride the bike. You're never going to feel confident running a business until you start running the business. Okay. And I'm going to be breaking all this stuff down for you. And like I said, if you would like to join me in this gift 12-day program, then all you have to do is go either to the link in my bio if you're watching on Instagram, or to the link in the description of this live and register. All right. It's completely free. It's my gift to you, my incredible, lovely community full of so many bright stars who just need to get to work and get off your ass, if I'm being perfectly honest, and stop being a weenie. Anyway, it's dinner time. So I want to say thank you to I'm sorry, Loch-Ness. I think I'm completely butchering your username. I'm sorry. But thank you for being here. And Ben Wharton and the real Jeff McCoy, thank you. And to Joshua Sanabal over on LinkedIn, and anyone else who joined us who didn't comment. I hope you found this useful. I hope you're going to be joining me for the 12 days of Stop Being a Weenie. And if you have any questions about any of this, then please do not hesitate to send me a DM. All right. Have an amazing night, everyone. And I will see you live tomorrow. I'm Katie McManus, business strategist and money mindset coach. Good night.